In 1952, in a small town called Klingenberg in Bavaria, West Germany, a baby girl was born to a family of a devoted Catholic. Her name was Anneliese Michel. Her father, a sawmill operator named Joseph, had once considered becoming a priest, and there were no less than 3 nuns in the extended family. In 1948, when Anneliese's mother, Anna, gave birth to an illegitimate daughter, it was so disgraceful that when Anna and Joseph got married, Anna was forced to wear a black veil during the ceremony. From that point on, Anna insisted that she and the rest of the family atone for those sins and the sins of others. Anneliese and her 3 sisters enjoyed a life of austerity. Mass was twice a week, and the girls were not allowed to play with other children, but spent most of their times indoors praying. When Martha, her sister, died at the age of 8, it added additional pressure on the young Anneliese to be much more repentant, even made to sleep on the stone floor to atone for the sins of the drug addicts at the train station. Anneliese grew up getting sick on many occasions. She had to battle measles, mumps, and scarlet fever at a young age. In addition, the young girl was so skinny and often suffered from other ailments. In 1968, Anneliese's life took a drastic turn. At 16, she experienced inexplicable blackouts. Anneliese would go into a trance-like state during the first blackout and walk aimlessly. She would also wet the bed during these trances. She was diagnosed with grand mal epilepsy due to the intermittent convulsions. However, she then started seeing evil hallucinations during prayers, followed by severe depression and thoughts of suicide, encouraged by voices in her head telling her she was damned. Anneliese would be performing 600 genuflections in a day, leading to damage to her new ligaments. She then barked like a dog for 2 days straight while hiding under a table. Anneliese licked her own urine off the floor, ate spiders, coal, and the head of a dead bird, and screamed for hours on end. Her family wanted to bring Anneliese in for further medical tests, but she insisted on an exorcism. And after 2 failed requests, a third was authorized by Bishop Joseph Strang. Father Arnold Renz was appointed by the bishop to perform the exorcism, aided by Father Ernest Alt, with the first rites taking place on September 24, 1975. The exorcism, most of which was recorded, revealed numerous demons in Anneliese seeking control over her. The exorcism continued with one long-hour session held secretly in the bedroom of her parents' house, where Anneliese was often held in restraint either by holding her down or chaining her to a chair. The recordings during these sessions were so terrifying to listen to. Obscenities were screamed, a series of throaty gurgles mixed with inhuman growling could be heard, as well as the demons, each waxing poetic about the horrors of hell. They restrained her for hours while the priest performed the rites, but to no avail. Slowly but surely, Anneliese stopped eating and her body began to diminish. By the 67th exorcism, Anneliese was unrecognizable. She had lost 68 pounds and was covered in bruises and bed sores. Anneliese was so dehydrated and malnourished, and her hair had started falling out. Finally, after the 7th exorcism session, Anneliese passed away on July 1st, 1976. Believing that Anneliese had sacrificed herself for the sins of the youth and the priest in the family, thought her to be a martyr. Unfortunately, the state of Bavaria did not see it that way and charged all 4 individuals with negligent homicide. The defendant all pleaded not guilty, despite the audio recordings of the exorcism and Anneliese's testimony of her possession throughout them. All 4 individuals were found guilty and sentenced to 6 months in jail. This story inspired the movie titled The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That brings us to the end of the story. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like and share it, which encourages me to bring you more interesting stories like this from around the world. I don't know what media you're watching this with, but you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube. And please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my weekly uploads. Thank you. See you next time, and bye for now.